So hi everyone, my name is Shannon. Today I'm going to present my farm management app. Yeah, today I'm going to present my farm management app. It's a very simple app. Please don't laugh at me, lah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So this the table of contents, lah. It's just so brief, lah. All right. So my app name is called farm management app, and this is a web app for farmers to manage their daily farm operations. Yeah. Okay. So what's the background for me to have this idea? So in Malaysia, right, most smallholder farmers rely on notebooks or whiteboards to record their farm operations. Yeah. And when they try to get a system, so usually they are faced with a few problems. Firstly, most of them are like uncles, so they don't really understand like how to use an app. And then secondly, they don't know where to find the provider. For example, if they want to buy an app, they don't know where to get it. And then thirdly, most systems are custom made and cost quite a lot of money. And then also you need to have multiple modules to have a functioning system. So for example, if you want to get the weather info, you need to buy a weather sensor, and you need to buy a computer, CPU, etc. to have a functioning system. Yeah. And then lastly is that most farm apps that I've saw online, their user interface is quite professional, which makes it hard to understand for normal people. So it also has many complex functions. So it's for normal people it requires a learning curve. Yeah. So the problem I found out is that smallholder farmers are not adopting farm management systems. So what is our solution? Is to make a simple, accessible, and cost-effective app with only the essential functions. So why should we help the smallholder farmers? It's because 80% of vegetable farmers in Malaysia are smallholders, and they contribute hugely to Malaysia's food security. So the target audience for this web app is the smallholder vegetable farmers. Yeah, so a technical overview of what technologies I use. So for a front end, I use the React, JavaScript, and a little bit HTML and some CSS also. So for back end is Express for the API, and then the PostgreSQL, which is the Neon console, and then for Firebase for the authentication and the picture storage. So I host my back end and front end on Vercel, and then I use the live weather API from the Malaysian government. So what challenges I actually face is that I don't know how to design an app. So I went on to the common apps that we use every day, such as Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, all this, to get inspiration on how to design an app. Yeah, so for the front end, I actually face some problems. So for example, like in the components sometimes don't work together, and then when I log in, the dashboard doesn't appear. And then actually one significant problem is that initially for different users it show the same to-do list and the hours records. So I fix it by implementing the user ID so it will show everyone's to-dos individually. So for backend is the cost Yeah, so the cost I just put the front-end website in the backend, so it recognizes it, and then it allows it to link to the backend. So this is the main thing for the app. So this is a login page, and then the dashboard. Dashboard has to-do list, hours recorder, and the weather forecast. The weather forecast is for 1 week, 7 days, and then the user profile page. Yeah, so if you want to try it, you can scan this QR code. Okay, so I move on to the next slide. So let me show a video of this app. Yeah, so you can log in with your email. So this username is Jackie Chan, and then he log in now. So you can see, yeah, he wants to add a task. So he can add a new task. So for example, today need to harvest the lettuce. Then he can add the task. Yeah. So after harvesting, he just type the vegetable name and the amount inside. Yeah, but sometimes you need to edit, right? So can edit the name, then the quantity also. Just update lah. And then if sometimes you accidentally duplicate, you enter the same thing, you can just delete it. Yep. So down here is the weather forecast. So you can type your city name. So for example, if your farm is in like Ipoh, they will show for 7 days. Yeah, so basically just like this. So this is the whole dashboard. And then you can go to the profile. So this is a profile picture. So if you don't like the picture, you just upload another one lah. Yeah. So okay, so the nav bar is working normally. So if you type press the dashboard, you go back to the dashboard. So the main reason I make it so simple is because that it's very simple to use. And then now I will show you how to use on mobile. So this one we log in as another user lah. So this time is Chris Tucker. Sorry. Yeah. Try. Yeah. Okay. Later I show. Yeah. So you can see the Tucker's task is different. So it's working okay lah, because it doesn't show the same to-do list for everyone. So the dashboard, you have this hamburger thing and the profile picture. Yeah. So yep. So you can log out, and then after that, yeah, it's like this. Okay. So now actually I can show how to log in with the yes. Okay. So if you want to use Google, if you want simple, then just press this, and then yeah, you just go inside lah. Okay, so it shows like this. Okay, so let's go back to the presentation, and then okay, so for the features for this app, mainly you manage your tasks lah. So use the to-do list to manage your daily tasks, and then you use the harvest records to record how much vegetables you harvest. And then you can check the weather with the weather API. So it's protected by login and logout, and then you can see the user profile to differentiate between different users. So the main feature of this app is the to-do list, so farmers don't forget their tasks. So actually it's based on my own experience because I do some hobby farming. So my main problem is that I don't remember what to do. So yeah, this to-do list will help the small farmers a lot. So for this unique selling point is that this app is very, very simple, and it has the very basic but useful functions. So you can record your tasks and harvest and check the weather all in one place. So what I learned while making this project is to make a fully functioning web app. And then it's very important for me to design an app based on how the users will use it. So if the user don't like it, yes, it's not that good. So for feedback, I use the feedback from Sigmaschool teachers to fix errors in my project. So during the daily stand-up, sometimes I have a question, then I will ask. Okay. So personal growth is that I gain self-confidence from this project. So knowing that it's possible to make my own technology project is very, very, very satisfying, because before that I always feel that it's very, very hard to code, to program. Yeah. And so in conclusion, this app helps smallholder farmers manage their farm. So combining simplicity, practicality, and accessibility, this app hope people I hope people like it lah. Yeah. So I would like to thank Sigmaschool for making this bootcamp, and Haris for teaching us every day, and the Sigmaschool assistant teachers and staff for helping us. So these are the resources I use. So mostly I just use the Sigmaschool slides. And then I Google a lot also, YouTube, and then I use ChatGPT a lot also. And then this weather API is from the government. So for market research, I use these websites to find insights, to find the problem statement, all this. Yeah, so that's my presentation.